Hi counter friends, welcome back to the Orange Counter. Today's recipe is a little different. I usually take orders for pastries and desserts, but this time I accepted a food order. We worked within a budget, chose ingredients that would still make a hearty and satisfying meal. And I thought it would be nice to bring you along and show you how I prepared this simple homemade okra soup. So let's get cooking. For this order, we went with tripe, salted beef, and cow skin, also known as Wele. I also have my freshly chopped okra, my blended pepper base, and another blend made with onions, garlic, ginger, cloves to season the meat. I'll also be using garlic and ginger powder, chopped onions, Momoni fermented fish, Remy beef seasoning, a Maggi stock cube, and a little rock salt. Over here, I already have my chopped okra in the pot. I'm just going to add a little water and let it cook for a few minutes. While the okra is on fire, it's time to season the meat. I started by adding my blended onion mixture, followed by my ginger and garlic powder, and then went in with my Remy beef seasoning, a little rock salt, part of my Maggi stock cube, and a splash of water. Since the salted beef already contains salt, I only added a small amount of extra salt before covering everything and allowing it to steam until tender. Well, now that the meat is nice and tender and the okra has softened, it's time to bring the soup together. I heated some red oil, added my Momoni, and let it fry gently before adding my chopped onions. So here I went in with my blended pepper base and I allowed it to simmer until most of the moisture reduced. Once that was ready, I added the steamed meat together with all the flavorful stock from the pot and let everything simmer until the soup reduced nicely. Once the meat and the stock had simmered and some of the liquid had reduced, I gave it a quick taste since the stock had already developed a lot of flavor while the meat was steaming. I waited until this point before adding a little more of my Remy beef seasoning and the rest of my Maggi stock cube. This way, I could adjust the seasoning before adding the okra. Finally, I added my cooked okra and gently mixed everything together. If you enjoy your okra soup extra slimy, try not to stir it too much once you've added the okra. Since I wasn't using a large quantity of okra today, the soup turned out with a little natural thickness, just right for this order. And just like that, the soup was ready. Cooking doesn't always have to be complicated. Sometimes the simplest meals are the ones we enjoy the most. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me today. If you did, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment and subscribe to the Orange Counter if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!